Hi, welcome to the HTML courses of the Brainy Buzz. So far we have looked into the links, how to put a link, the text links, image links, and how to color your text, how to write the text, how to give the formatting of your text. But so now today we look for the table tutorial. So in the table tutorial, it's like there is a need, sometimes there is a need, obviously, when in your web page you want to display some schedules or some reports you want to display, like these things. So you want some nice table like structure, that grid kind of structure basically. So today we'll see how to put a table on your web page. So now table has the rows and column type structure. So this table tag is used to define the table, tr tag is used to define the table rows, th tag is used to define the headings in the cell, and th tag is used to display the cells. So now we'll see this is a table structure, this is the starting tag and this is the ending tag of the table. So you can see this tr, one row will have two headings, and this another row, the tr tag, it has two cells, the td tags. So overall this particular table will have two rows, each having two columns. So let's see an example. So here I have created a sample structure and given it as the table demo heading. So over here I'll just write a table structure. So I've created my table, now the rows. Now first of all we'll have to put the headings. If you want, or if you do not want to, you do not have to put the th tag, you can directly put the td tag over here, but I'll show you the demo for th tag also. Heading 1, just close your th tag. Now over here you have the heading 2 th tag. So your first row is completed, or it's like if you put n number of cells, it depends on you. Another tr tag, let's close the first one, td. Now cell 1, close the cell. Now the tr. So you have created two rows over here and each having the two columns. So just let's save it and open it. It is in the demos portion. Now see, you have a tableized structure, but you do not have the borders for it. So let's also put the border over here. By default your border attribute has the value 0, but you can also put it as 1. If you save it and just refresh it, you will have a single line over here. But it's like if I want to increase the thickness of the border, so what I'll do, I'll just if I make it 5 over here, you can see the thickness of the table border only it is increased, not for the cells. So the number you will increase over here, it's the thickness will also increase with the number. So now you can see over here. So it depends on you how much thickness you want for the table border, not for the cells border. Another thing, if you want to give a caption, so you can also give a caption over here for the table. Supposing I want the heading for the table as the table demo, and let's close it also, save it, refresh it. Over here you can see the table demo in the center of the table. So whatever caption you will put, it will have the default alignment of the center. That means only for the table, not for the page. So your caption tag is designed such that you can put a caption only for the table, not for the entire page. So we have also seen the border attribute. This is the cell padding attribute. Cell padding attribute basically specifies the gap, or it creates the gap between the edges of the cell and its content. You can give this value as the pixel or as the percentage. So let's see. Now you do not have the space around your between your content and your cells, so just put some space over here. You have an attribute cell padding, and you can write the value as like 10 over here. That means 10 pixels. Just refresh it. No, so now everywhere it is the 10 pixel space in each of its cells. So like this you can increase the space, or you can also decrease it. If I like it, do it as 3%, and if I just refresh it, you can see only 3% space is there. So I'll just make it 10 only. Another thing, you have the cell spacing. Cell spacing is the space between the borders of each cell. So let's see it. You have, like, we'll make it 5 over here this time. So let's see the difference over here. So what it has done, it has between the two cell borders, it has put 5 pixels of space. So it depends on you how much space you want between the cell spaces, the borders only, not between the contents and the borders. Between two borders it will give you the gap of the 5 pixels. So now you have dir attribute. It depends upon like whether you want from left to right or right to left. We'll see a quick demo for it. Just save it. By default it is left to right. Now it is right to left. Your right is here and your left is here. Thanks and have a nice day.